This quest requires you to clear the village urchin quest Hammer Time to defeat a Duramboros. If you've been following along with the series, this quest, Beneath the Burning Sand, should already be unlocked, and completing it will upgrade the hot spring to give us an additional 25 stamina at the start of hunts. If you've been following along and completing the other hot spring quests, our hot spring should now increase our health by 40 and our stamina by 50, which is incredibly useful. There's apparently an alternate way to unlock it through the Gathering Hall, but it's so much harder and more restrictive that it's much faster to get through the village progression. The monster we're fighting is Nibelsnarf. Though there is also a Volvodon in the area, he isn't our target. Nibelsnarf is weakest to ice, followed by thunder. The Zinogre weapons are stronger than Barioth ones, so I'd recommend you get one of those. There are also Zinogre weapons of each type since he's the flagship of the game. For the armor, I'll keep it simple and just recommend Zinogre's armor as well. It's got good defense and some pretty great skills. Nibelsnarf starts in Area 9, while Volvodon starts in Area 7. This is great. We can take the shortcut in camp to Area 7 and paintball Volvodon. That way he won't catch us off guard later. In my first test hunt, I actually never saw Volvodon while fighting Nibelsnarf, so you may just luck out. I didn't bring any extra bombs, but be sure to bring at least one extra bomb if you want to make him blow up twice. It'll take one for the first time, but two for the second time. Nibelsnarf can be very tricky, but this quest shouldn't give us too much difficulty. We've got great gear and a lot more experience under our belt. Still, if you're struggling a lot, be sure to get a refresher from my main Nibelsnarf video. Check the cards. Also, be sure to play in multiplayer if you can, as this quest can be taken with multiple hunters. My first goal is to start breaking one of his claws, to try and get a topple to start hitting his uvula. It's just a nice way to get some good damage in. Remember to use bombs properly. He can blow them up with his sand beam if you're not careful. I got really lucky here that he didn't do the sand beam, though I do have an extra bomb just in case. This is an excellent opening to get a spirit gauge level up. Remember, you have time to grab the shiny once he recovers. It's up to you. Because he got his feats out, I know he's going to do the beam attack, so I set up to punish it when he starts. Unfortunately, hitting him causes him to become enraged, which interrupts the beam, but I can still level up my gauge. His left arm breaks, causing him to fall over, revealing his uvula. It's a very small opening. I'm now in red gauge. When using longsword, red gauge is a huge deal. You want to maintain it as much as you can, and when it's active, you're much stronger. The blue box gave us a bunch of sonic bombs since this is a multiplayer quest. When you've already used a bomb to fish him out of the sand, use the sonic bombs. When he pops up, try and aim for his arms. Ideally, if one is broken, attack the other one. The sonic bombs will force Nibelsnarf to come up where it goes off when he's underground, assuming you throw it in time. Volvodon's here. Ideally, you should probably bring some dung bombs, but it's not totally necessary. I do recommend it though. When there's 2 large monsters in the area, depending on which ones, you should handle it in a few ways. If you think you can handle it with your current weapon, then just focus on your main target and play around the attacks of both of them. Otherwise, use some item like a dung bomb or a trap to separate them, or just leave the area. You can re-paintball them to reset the tracking timer, but sometimes all you can do is wait for them to leave. Whenever your attention is split from a large monster, make sure you can always see them so they don't catch you off guard. This goes for 2 large monsters too. If you anticipate his side bites, you can use a lateral fade / early to avoid them. Don't have time to go to his mouth from here, so I decide to get red gauge from back shots. Volvodon is leaving, finally, so I can focus more on Nibelsnarf. Nibble is also leaving. Did you know you can roll to get water blight off of you faster? Well, now you know. I forgot I brought buff seeds. Honestly, you don't really need them, but if you do use them, the hunt will probably go even faster. Remember that his nose becomes a good hit zone when he's enraged. I forgot when I recorded this since I hadn't fought him in a while. Toes out, Sandbeam. Slow wind up, longer rotating beam. In hindsight, I probably should have just used this opening to attack him, but I felt like I should take care of the upkeep now before it was an issue. Close. It sucks to take a hit like that, but if I'm ever sharpening or getting a gauge level, I always feel like it's worth it. Not ideal, but still worth it. Both of his arms are broken, so I'm gonna focus on his nose now. Again, I forgot about the enrage thing. I just remembered it having a good hit zone. That, and the ability to fish him up if you get the special stagger. Like that. I thought that was a regular stagger, which is why I attacked. He's limping away. Try to get some hits in, but wait for it to go to sleep once it reaches its nest. I usually wait until the monster stops moving, then count to 3 or so. Worth. Unfortunately, I'm now out of sonic bombs. When that happens, you just gotta wait for him to come up, and evade and punish him. I hope you don't have too much trouble with this quest, though I think you really shouldn't. Just fight it like you would the village version. And if you're not very good at that one either, then, well, you just have to clear it once. Good luck. You've got this. Until next time.